So, I started a side project from my main project because I was getting, I didn't feel like doing the art that I had to do next for that, so I'm putting that on pause for a minute to work on something a little bit simpler. This came up in a conversation with some people in Game Endeavor's Discord server because we were talking about like bluegrass music in RPGs would be fun, and I had an idea that ended up pretty much being me recreating Oregon Trail. So for right now, I'm just calling this Mountaineering RPG until I can think of an actual name. And I started out drawing several different versions of a little mountain lion character with a backpack. And I finally settled on this kind of borderless pixel art style that I really like, and that I think is coming out really well. And I'm using this particular game to play around with a lot more things like character customization. So in here I've got like code to help manage that. I've got it pulling from a sprite. It's pulling from a script that loads up all of these sprite sheets for the different options that I have currently, and there's going to be hats too, but I haven't drawn new versions of those yet. I went through like 3 different art style changes before I finally settled on this one. So that's why I think I've still got my old no, it looks like I did finally delete the old version. But yeah, so if we come in to our main menu, I can start it up. And I've got some main menu buttons. They light up. So we're going to select New Game, and it'll take us into our character customizer. So I've got several different body versions. So far I've just done different colors of this character, but I think I also want to do like a fox character, maybe an owl or a bird, something like that. So we've got Black Panther, Snow Leopard, regular leopard or cheetah, whichever you prefer, tiger, back around to mountain lion. I'm going to go for the Snow Leopard, I think. And then we can type in our name, hit enter, and it will plop us in the world. So I've been doing a lot of work here with the parallax background and some different interactable objects. I'm still trying to get my parallax how I want it. I think I finally fixed it, but it was getting a little weird. But yeah, so this is kind of the starting marker where you'll start out on your journey on something that's kind of like the Appalachian Trail. That was kind of my inspiration for this, was different starting monuments for trails like the Pacific Crest Trail, Continental Divide, and Appalachian Trail. So if we come talk to it, it says, "Welcome to the demo for this entitled game," and it'll give your character name. This marks the start of the trail. Your pack should have enough supplies to keep you going to the next checkpoint. And if we open up our inventory, which is the I button, you'll see that I actually have an inventory system that's looking like a journal, and it has a weight limit because you are a hiker. You're carrying your pack around with you. You've got the inventory is kind of static, so I don't have to worry about like trying to move things around, but I can drop things and it will adjust the weight accordingly. I can also cook this marshmallow. I was experimenting with that, but it gives us a real marshmallow. But yeah, and then, oh, I messed up the crafting menu. Whoops, because we don't have, I forgot. Oops, oh well. But yeah, if we drop all of our items that we'll have, you'll see we have an undiscovered item, and then we also have an item that we've discovered but just don't have. And then we've got our item that we do have, and the weight has been adjusted accordingly. So we'll close that. This is the tool menu, this little button down here. So this will be, you'll be able to switch between, currently I need to edit the sprites, so currently it's just showing up with the skin for the regular panther. But we can walk around with a torch and then switch it back to the staff. If we come here and press E on this plant, that will add a piece of grass to our inventory, which is nice. For now, since I messed up beforehand, I'm gonna drop that. And we'll come in and restart here so that I can get that done properly. So yeah, pick up the piece of grass, come to our inventory, switch to our crafting menu, and now we can craft this fire. And currently we can kind of place it anywhere in the world, which I don't want to happen. Ideally I'm trying to limit it to just like these 2 rows of tiles, but I'm not sure how to do that yet. And if we plop it down, it will start moving and start emitting some light that we can walk through. So yeah, that's what I've got on this so far, and that's pretty fun. My idea for this is that you're going to have to kind of manage your supplies in your inventory and try to reach the next town. You'll have like a map, and it'll mostly be just side-scrolling with random encounters that will happen when you switch to the next place. And I want that to kind of be based on like real things that might happen on the trail. Like there's going to be like trail magic, extra supplies, things like that, as well as like weather events, dangerous occurrences, things that can kill you. But yeah, for now, we just got a cat with a backpack going on down the road.